Hello, lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation. I am on the US server, and we are on my free-to-play account because it is the only account in which I have not collected these interesting mods that we have received. So let's jump into, we're going to do this character. And I'm going to have to use these mods immediately on here because my inventory on here is chock-a-block, and because it's free to play, we can't clear it very well. So I thought, why not go on here? We will have a look at them together, put them on a character, see what we think. I must be in apocalyptic Gotham because that is the apocalyptic Gotham sound. I mean, I'm sure it's the sound elsewhere, but when I'm in my base, when I'm not in my base, this is where I am. Okay, so obviously Christmas has dropped. Make your season's greetings merry and bright in the House of Legends. Fill your stocking with holly leaves by defying Larfleas in the
Oh, well done. We have barely even started. I can see the way this video is going to go.
Fill your stocking with holly leaves by defying Larfleas in the secret research lab, chasing away his greedy minions in Metropolis and opening presents in the season's greetings vault. I love the vault. Unwrap festive new feats and fun holiday goodies before the season turns to coal. Is the season able to turn to coal? I don't think that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works for you, since you bought a milk for Santa 2 years ago and then chose to drink it yourself. I'll get him another one.
Okay, dismiss. Next one. Season's Greetings returns. New winter rewards. Larfleas is back and he's stealing presents. What a shock. I know, right? Like, it's totally different from what's happened in the past.
I know! Who could have possibly seen this coming? You're so funny.
Larfleas is back and...
Aww. Did I throw you off a little bit? Lose your timing? At least now you actually are funny.
New winter rewards. Larfleas is back. Is anybody surprised? No. And he's stealing presents. Help foil his plans to earn new rewards and feats. Earn holly leaves by completing season's greetings missions in the journal and on the on-duty menu. Collect new styles and base items from the winter vendor in the House of Legends. Complete new feats. Yay! Excellent. New tactical mods available. So this is the part that we're going to look at first, of course. Check out the new Ultimate series of tactical mods available now in the marketplace. Okay, so let's dismiss this. Now, it's interesting. Every time there's like a new note of information that comes up on our screen, like a pop-up, my UI is all off and inactive until I turn it back on. And I think we can't
Today,
do
Gotham.
this.
Tomorrow, the world. We stop apocalypse here and now.
Okay, so maybe I did collect that, even though UI has turned off.
Hey, it's Oracle. Season's greetings and happy holidays.
There we go. UI back.
Unfortunately, this is a business call.
Hello.
The season of giving is being twisted into the season of getting by the Orange Lantern Larfleas and his insatiable greed.
Yeah.
Speak with Hal and he'll give you the details.
Yeah, will do, thank you. But first, let's check my inventory for space. Okay, so we have enough space to grab these mods. We get 8 of them from this gift at the side here. A granted item, sorry, not gift. It's kind of a gift. We're getting it for free.
Do you really think that after your actions, you should be clarifying what is and is not a gift? What?
Let's open it up and collect them. All right, we have received the Ultimate Blast Adapter mod, Ultimate Supercharge mod, Ultimate Unending Power mod, Ultimate Accelerated Powers mod, Ultimate Hearty mod, Ultimate Critical Prowess mod, Ultimate Maximized Damage mod, and Ultimate Tumbling Master mod. So it looks like there's one for every armor piece where you can put a mod in. So it goes weapon, head, neck, back, chest, legs, hands, feet. Let's pop them in, all right? Because these are apparently, you can see I have none in anyway. But I'm gonna have to use them either now or very soon because my inventory is about to get blown up because we're going to run the event. So let's put them in place. We're gonna chuck that in the weapon.
All right, let's pick up the pace on this.
Okay, so they're all now in. You can see that I have slotted them all where they're meant to be. I will say percentage that they have is quite high compared to the ones that you can do on the generator, I believe.
You are correct. For example, the equivalent one for the chest piece that they've given us is a 5% increase in health, whereas the one that they've given us, the ultimate tactical mod for the chest, is a 15% increase in health. The best items that you can get from the generator for your legs piece is going to be a restorative superpower, a specific superpower that your character doesn't necessarily use. So on my fire character, for example, I use restorative flashpoint. I very rarely use Flashpoint. I also don't use any of the other options that they have there. So I put it in because Flashpoint is the most likely superpower I will use out of all of those, but I don't. Whereas the one that they have provided to us, they've given us an increase in critical chance by 2.5% on both weapon and ability. So that is something we can all use if I will say these are very much leaning towards a damage build. Obviously these mods are, but I mean, there's potential for them to bring more out that are going to be more appropriate for tanking, controlling, and healer. But I will say that this particular mod for the legs is beneficial to me because the one that I put on my character, I don't use. So this I would actually use. And then for the feet mod that we receive, if we do the equivalent one that is from the generator, it is your dodge roll is no longer vulnerable to interrupt. You may also tap the movement controls to cancel out of your dodge roll into a combo. So there are a lot more extra items that you can see that have been added to that particular replacement in the ultimate version.
Let's have a look at the marketplace, because I believe you can purchase these in stacks. So we'll go and have a look at that. Okay, so it looks like every one of the mods that we have just received for free is something we can also pick up from the marketplace at $5-ish a pop for 5. You're stuck in getting a stack of 5 of the exact same one, so you can't just purchase one of each again. And it's about, I believe that's about $5 for the US. It's going to be about $7 for the Australians. So let's go in and preview what it says. Gain the upper hand in combat by equipping your gear with Ultimate Series tactical mods.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there she was attempting to say the word mods.
Gain the upper hand in combat by equipping your gear with Ultimate Series tactical mods. We have done so. This one is the weapon one. Insert tactical mods into gear slots to unlock their abilities. Socketing a tactical mod will consume it and overwrite any existing mod in the gear. Marketplace tactical mods do not require the base mainframe tactical mods upgrades to function, so they will function without having to do anything with your generator in your base. Here is my problem with these. Actually, let's head into the House of Legends because we're going to listen to what Oracle said and go and speak with Hal. I am not really interested in these. I feel like it is a massive cash grab. These are items that you would have to purchase multiple times over the course of your swapping out of armor. The moment you get elite, I would assume the best way to use these would be to run content until you get your full set of elite gear, or at least the items that require a tactical mod put into them, and then purchase these mods, chuck them into your armor set, right? But that means every time a new episode release comes out, you're going to either be without the mods or going to be purchasing the mods a lot of times so that you always have them in your armor set, because we don't all start out with elite gear when we first go into a new episode.
And I mean, putting them in stacks of 5, where you're going to get 5 of the same one, means that you're not going to just be purchasing that one stack of 5. There are 8 armor pieces that can take mods currently. I mean, I'm guessing they're going to increase that sometime soon, but currently there's 8, which means every time you purchase these, for the US it's going to be $40 a pop, and for the EU it's going to be even more pricey. So
some people may wish to have them inside their character slots while they're trying to get all the way up to elite. That is a lot of mods. I would say don't do that. That is a waste. But I don't know how to feel about these. I don't like them very much. I will very unlikely use them unless there's some particular video or something that I'm doing. It's not going to be something I purchase. So I don't know. I feel like, once again, this is a money grab. Does it not seem like a money grab? Because a lot of what's going on at the moment seems like money grabs to me. Things are being made available to us with real life money that haven't been in the past. Mods has never been, Quarks has never been, Stat Points has never been, and just recently all of those things have been available through real life cash. So I don't think I like the way this is going. And I don't know, I think these are kind of silly. I don't like them very much. I won't use them very much either. I'm not really interested in them. That being said, let us run through the newest event. Now I have shown you what you can receive.
Special? Now's
No.
your chance, because
Right.
we need your help. Larfleeze, the Orange Lantern of Avarice, has gotten wind of the gift-giving season and wants to take
He always does
everything
that.
for himself. This guy puts the my in miser. He's after
Okay.
everything he can get his hands on. Gifts, trees, snowmen, decorations, anything. And he's not going to share. Go out into the cities and find his stashes of stolen holiday goods.
Darn right I
Recover
will.
as much as you can before he sends it back to his planet Okara.
Okay,
And
thanks,
give it
Hal.
to folks who really need it.
Okay, let's go and speak to Volty. Thank you. Has anybody else noticed that? Oh. I was about to say, has anyone else noticed that the exclamation mark thing does not disappear on here? But it literally disappeared and then turned red. Does that mean I can't do the vault? Like the vault is my favorite! Oh no, we could do the vault. It's fine, but it's interesting. The exclamation marks above the heads of the characters inside of this area, not just for this event, but for the preceding one, have kind of just remained after I've collected them, which I find a little weird. A little weird, but that's fine. Let's go into the vault. Now, I did show you guys on the test server what was available in the vendor for this seasonal, but we will go and just double check that nothing is different from what I showed you previously. Lost its wheel, Joker got away. Hey! He sounds very chuffed about that. The Joker got away. I remember singing that when we were in school. That's been around a long time, that one. Alright. Let's see what armor piece we got. Oh, well, actually that is quite useful, thank you.
That's it. Game's over. Step along, nothing to see. Get going before my good mood wears off. That means now.
Alrighty. Alright, so I'm on my free-to-play account. This is from Scratch and No Cash, so we need to collect all of the furniture items, so let's do that. And put our metal wherever we have a gap. There we go. Alright, let's head over to Gotham. These mods, guys! I don't like that it gives anyone who's putting money into the game an advantage. Because, I mean, people who put money into the game have an advantage. But up until this point, it hasn't been something that the free-to-play players could not compete with. But they can't compete with things that are only available in the marketplace. Oh, I forgot to do my generator. I need to do that. But now, like, always your CR rating was based on what you were able to play through the game, not marketplace. Well, now you can do that through the marketplace. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. Stat points have always been something you did through the game, and now we could buy them. It's not a direct buy. They gave us a mission. Other people could run through it to get them as well, but we've never been able to just put money into the game and get them, and we could do it this time. We purchased that particular currency for the Outsiders missions, and then end up being able to purchase those stat points. So I don't like those things. I don't like those changes. I think that they make it a little unfair for people. A little too easy to be. I don't want it to be pay to win. That's my issue. I do not want this game to become pay to win.
Just what I wanted.
Because that's what I liked about it, is that it wasn't. I mean, it's not the only thing I liked about it. I'm stuck as a snowman. But, like, the movement in this game I absolutely love. The concept I love. The character building I love. With the exception of the fact that they changed my sliders into swatches. I want my sliders back, but fine. That seemed like a downgrade to me. So, but I really like the fact that it hasn't been pay to win, but now it seems like they're going for pay to win. I hate that. I really do. Yay! I am a snowman again. adorable little orange snowman, though. You know?
You go right ahead and keep calling yourself adorable because we all know no one else will.
Actually, probably a light construct is not the most adorable because we don't want orange. Can I be blue? A blue light construct would be nice. Or, you know, if I'm wanting to not be nice, black. Black would be nice. Not nice. You know what I mean?
Let's move through this nice and quick, shall we? Also, I bought bubble tea. It's amazing.
Why do I have Moana in my head? I haven't watched that for like a year? I don't know. Sometimes I say something and it reminds me of the lyrics to a song.
Did you perhaps say that you've been staring at the edge of the water?
I'm wondering if I did that,
Perhaps as long as you can remember?
but I don't know what I said.
Never really knowing why.
Is this
Done. We are done. Yay. Okay, let's run away from there. And let's queue up. One thing I do like about playing on the US server is that I am basically guaranteed to get into any event that is happening, as well as any Omni, and as well as any episode load-ins. So that's alright. That's nice. It is one of the reasons I chose to do it on here, but also because free-to-play means I have to use those mods immediately, so that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I haven't really noticed any difference, but I guess if I'm just playing the event content, I'm not going to notice a difference. Maybe in the load-in? Who knows? Let's go. I have noticed my playing through this on my other servers and other consoles. Some people don't know how to do this.
Get in the mix and interrupt the flow of energy.
Okie dokie.
What's mine is mine.
Use those shielded constructs to disrupt the energy beams from
Maybe we went to the same one at the same time.
Larfleas.
Come here, buddy. I will say, when I was playing this on Xbox yesterday, because this is the start of my day.
More presents.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
There's more. Keep your mitts off.
Somebody who was in the group continuously pulled all of the lanterns to them. So instead of us, you know, destroying them in the corner where they belong, so we hopefully don't have to pick them up at all, and they're just close enough to the beam to deactivate. Oh, I should have gone to the generator. My bad. They're like something we all have to run to the middle of the room to go grab and bring back out, and it's really annoying when people do that. So guys, don't do that. That's annoying. Oh dear. Am I taking this corner or are you? You're taking this one. I'll take this one then. I'll be next to Larfleas. That's fine. See how we're nice and close? Nobody pulling it away? That's what we want to see. And there we go. Didn't have to pick it up. That was a pointless backdraft. Don't do pointless backdrafts. Or, you know, do. Who cares? We're taking down Larfleas. We're taking down Larfleas. Curious to see if anyone creates Larfleas now that we have the headpiece. It's pretty good. I was kind of impressed with it, I'm not gonna lie. Go back to my corner. Yay, at least this group knows what they're doing. Yay.
You're no match for my construct core.
I don't know about that. I feel like we are a match. I don't know what these guys feel like. They feel like completing the Christmas event. I'm sorry, the season's Greedings event. It's hard for me to call it the winter seasonal because right now for me it's summer. So I just can't.
My precious rings. I wasn't hurting anyone. Well,
Great job.
I think you were
The
hiding
Green
people
Lantern
though.
Corps can take it from here. Getting those rings out of Larfleas' hands will make the holiday season safer for everyone.
Yeah! You're welcome. Oh, I sucked. I sucked so much.
Maybe don't spread that kind of information around.
go to the House of Legends. Oh, it got really quiet.
It did indeed. A far too rare occurrence. Until you speak again.
And that is how we run the event. Is that the first time I've run an event on the... never mind.
That was amazing. Care to try again?
Is that the first time I have run the event on free-to-play? I think it might be, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see based on my currency. No way, I just got 31 just then, so I must have done this also last year on here. Alright, so we have the Cozy Winter Sweater Chroma still. I have problems with this. If you guys don't know what the problems are, I will link my other video below, but basically you can wear an armor piece that goes together. So the chest piece and the leg pieces that go together. They're the same style. I think the one I was wearing at the time was Bewitching. And when you put this chroma on both the top and the bottom, same swatch, so chroma 1, they run different directions. So the pattern ran downwards on the chest and across on the legs. And they looked like I had used the incorrect pieces together or the incorrect chromas together. And I had not. So I have issue with that. I don't like it. It makes it so that if I try to put it on a bodysuit or something where the pieces go together, it's not going to match. And I hate that. It's very specific though. I don't think that's on every single piece. And I very much doubt that someone is going to go for an entire style of this particular chroma. It's more of a, you know, put it on the jumper to make it a sweater. Which, I mean, we already have sweaters in the game. I don't know. Look, I don't know how to feel about this one. I did come up with a pretty good style for it, so I'll link the video below. Then we've got the Killer Frosted Hair, which is here. I do like the style and the look of it. I dislike the way that this color swatches. So when I tried to make this black, it would not go black. It went like a gray, so I dislike that. We've got the Orange Power Battery, so that's going to be useful for anyone creating an orange lantern. Or Lovelies. Oh, I need to not spin around because otherwise it's not in the shot. I do find it odd how they put it on our character for us to see it instead of just, you know, showing us the item. Because now, like, I can't see it if I'm standing like this. There's a lot of items that are like that. A couple of them, when you have an accessory like this, it is off, like, too high and you can't see it at all. So that's fun. Okay, so then we also have this very fun to pronounce mask style. Shpilkazan. Shpilkazan? Shpilkazan. Got it! Maybe, I hope. That's probably it. Okay, let's put that one on. This is what I'm talking about. Does he not look super cool? He looks so cool. Lovelies! Ah, I love it. It's so well done. I personally don't have a use for this, but it's so nicely made. I like it a lot. I can't wait to see people using it. Anyone creating Lovelies, because amazing. Okay, then we have the two Mecha Snowman helmets, one with and one without a hat, so let's have a look at those. I will say I had the exact same reaction as Multi when I first saw these because I personally had red in my swatches at the time, so the red was appropriately placed and made this look like an Iron Man helmet. And I am curious to see if people start utilizing not this one, but this one for an Iron Man helmet, because honestly, it's a very similar shape. I like it, and when you put that red swatch on there, totally makes me think of it. So I'm curious to see if people do that, but short of that, it's an interesting piece. Is it something specific from DC? Because I do not recognize it, but that's nothing new. I am not as versed in DC lore and I have not read as many comics as most of you guys, so I don't know where that is from. Okay, so then we get into the ice sculptures. I will say these seemed like something that was quite easy for them to make because they grabbed pre-existing models and chucked it into a different icy texture, which I understand was easy to make, but I don't like them any less. I think they're very cool, and I do think that the Superman one and the Lex one, this one here, are going to be very useful for some Sunstone Superman bases. The others may as well be useful, but I think these ones specifically, in particular the Lex one, because if it was me and I was making a Superman base, which I don't ever plan to do because all my characters are female, but almost all, we have Spock, but I would put this in my base for sure and have a little bit of a narrative that goes along with it. Okay, so then we also have the Batman one. He's looking quite good. They're looking good. I like these. Wonder Woman with her sword raised. Joker, nice to see you, sir. And Cersei. I really did like the Cersei one when I put that one out and could look at them physically in my base. Again, video linked below if you guys want to see them closer up. But this one in particular, the expression on her face really suited the fact that she was frozen. So make of that what you will. All right, then we have 2 more armor pieces.
Genius.
Oh, 2 more armor pieces. 2 more base items left. The snow tree, which I think this is quite cool. I'm really happy to see some things that look more natural, like things that exist in nature, rather than these decorated ones. I think these are awesome, and I love this one. Look how cute he is! He's had a tough life, and he just wants to be put in someone's home for Christmas. Presents under him, that's all he wants, you know? Lopsided angel on top, whatever. So those are the items that we can now receive for this event. I will say I'm a little surprised not to see an emote in here, because they were getting emote heavy, but that was the previous devs, so maybe that is no longer going to be something that's quite heavily done. I guess we will have to wait and see. I will say I did not like the emotes to start with. I thought they were silly, and I thought it was going to be a massive cash grab with those. And they're not a massive cash grab. It's source marks for the majority of them. There's a little pack in the marketplace. Maybe they were going to be cash grabby with it, but they haven't so far, so I'm okay with them. And also that dance came out that I love because it looks like me when I dance. With the exception of the dabbing part. The summer vibing dance is basically how I dance. So I was kind of happy to see that in game. So yeah, and I also like the drawing of a love heart because I think that's kind of sweet. Yes, I know how I sound. Anyway, so for anyone who is curious about running the Season's Greetings event, it's very simple, it's very easy. You'll snap through it if you're on the US server quite fast. I will say I've played it across all servers thus far. On the Switch, the likelihood of you getting into the load-in is pretty small, and if you do, you can get booted quite easily. But the worst part was actually in Gotham. The lag that I was experiencing in Gotham just trying to do those trees, it was shockingly bad. Like, I am almost at the point where I'm like, normally on my Switch, I will play enough of an event to get enough currency to get my feats. So whatever items I need to purchase at the vendor to complete the feats, that's what I will do. But today I'm kind of like, I might just not bother and just do the stabilizer runs on there because I'm not playing consistently on there. All I'm really doing is maintaining my favorite character on there in case Nintendo ever comes out with a console that can handle DC better. And when and if that does happen, I'll have a character that has been maintained to a particular degree so that I'm not going to be lagging behind everybody else. And she is also my favorite character that I've ever created on there. She is the one with my highest amount of stat points and all that. So I love her and I want to look after her, but I also don't want to sit there for an hour attempting to get through lag. So I don't know. I don't know how well I'm going to get through this event on the Switch. Probably not very well. But I do need to be on the Switch because my next set of base tours that I'm doing are back on the Switch. And we have a whole bunch from Lucifer Morningstar. So I'm really looking forward to going through a bunch of those this time. So it's going to be fun. So I will be on the Switch for a bit. We'll see how we go. On the Xbox, I did not have trouble getting into things at all. I did have a slight delay in the load-in, but that was just a matter of waiting maximum of 15 minutes, but it was usually a bit faster than that. And also, there was a little bit of lag, but nothing to the degree that the Switch is experiencing. So at least it's not going to be shocking, but it's still not great. On the EU server, I actually had just as much luck getting into load-ins and things as I do on the US server at the moment. So I think that during the event, a lot of people are running through it. So if you're on EU server, you're probably not going to have too much trouble getting in, which is good. Home sweet home. So these mods, look, I'm curious what you guys think of them. I personally feel like it's kind of a cash grab, which, I mean, seems to be the start of what I'm going to call par for the course, because this is like the third thing in a row where it seems very cash grabby. And I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think of them, because I don't know that I'm going to use them. I mean, if I had currency for something else and I bought a whole bunch of stuff, I got everything I wanted, and I had this left over at the time, and I was in elite gear, maybe I'd grab them. But I wouldn't aim for these, ever. It would just be, oh yeah, alright, I can afford them, I'll grab them, fine, I'll use them. I don't know. I don't like them. I think this is giving advantage to anyone who's willing to put money into the game. And, I mean, I can't say that there haven't been advantages if you put money into the game. We get better storage, we're able to level up faster, we can get allies for all of our characters at once, but anyone who's playing on a free-to-play account can still go and get allies. They can still level up their artifacts. They can still go through the game to get a CR rating. They can still unlock mods in their base. This is... I don't like it. It's taking away some of the things that made me want to play. I'm a little sad about that. And this is coming from someone who has... I put money into this game. This is my fun thing that I do. I don't go out anywhere. I don't buy anything cool. I just play DC and some other games. And I think that's my fun thing to do. So I don't mind putting a bit of money in for my enjoyment. That's what I do to relax. That's what I do for fun. But this, I don't like. I really don't. I think... I don't know how many people are going to be happy about these. But... I don't want this to go the way that it seems to be going. And honestly, one of the things I predicted when we had new devs was that they were going to make it so that we could purchase stat points. And in a roundabout way, that's exactly what they did. So, I don't want my game to die. I love this game. Anyway, let's put out all the furniture that this character has. She probably has a lot by now, but we need to because we're trying to build prestige with her, okay? The more prestige we build with her, the sooner her league is going to be able to have a hall where I can store more stuff, because currently she doesn't have a lot of storage space. No money in this game means that small storage. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, I have a lot. Do you see my statue here, my Wonder Woman statue? It's exactly the same as the ice one, except this is a little larger. So same pose, same base, they just put an ice texture on it, made it slightly smaller. You know, that's fine. I'm okay with it. I like them. But future Laura, could you please do that clicky thing, you know, and speed the thing up so that we can get past this nice and fast? Thank you.
Let's just skip it all together.
I have placed all of the furniture, and now my base looks horrendous. But we're placing everything because free-to-play means I either have to collect these items or I have to delete these items. So we are collecting everything. Once we're over 700 items, I can start picking and choosing what I want to put in my base. But for the moment, this is what we have. And it's fine. It's going okay. I mean, I've got kind of a kitchen area going on over here. It's just got a lot of fridges. You know, because what we really need is, what is that? There's 4 in there and 3 over here, so we've got 7. Plus there's 1 on the outside that's clipped through, so 8 fridges. Lots of cold storage food here, okay? And we've got like a little games area, maybe, not sure yet. We've got a living space over here with a bedroom. I feel like this is kind of my guest area, you know? And then I've kind of tried to make this a blocked off little area as well with a bed because I had nowhere else to put it. And I don't know what to call this. Kids room? We'll go with kids. Kids room. Lots of fun in there. I very much look forward to when I can remove all of these posters because they hang down so low that I don't like them so much down low. I don't mind them up the top because they're like a wall, but down low I don't like them. I love this window. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, let's go to my room. This area is quite nice. Right, we've got like a little sitting area. We've got the harp. We've got 2 beds because I had 2 beds, so one is for jumping, one is for sleeping. That's how that works. Or if we have a slumber party, watch things. I was gonna say watch things and play games, but I don't have a television, so never mind. I'll bring a phone. We can watch on a phone, you know. But it's okay. The upstairs is okay. I'm trying to make it overgrown. It'll get there eventually. But yeah, there you go. So, hopefully if you were curious about what these mods are, you now know. I still don't know how to feel about them. Let me know how you guys feel about them, because for me, I'm annoyed. I think I'm annoyed. Anyway, have a good one, guys.